Welcome back to BBB Sharing. I'm Evie, Director of Ignite, sparked by BBB, and we are here in the Ignite podcast studio with one of our other accredited businesses. Again, Julian, welcome from Ideal Siding, right?
Yes, thank you, Evie.
Thank you. So tell me about Ideal Siding.
Ideal Siding. So we're the largest siding company in America with a small town warmth. So what that means is we're able to overcome some of the biggest pitfalls in the construction industry, but still deliver that quality and aesthetic for our neighbors' homes.
I love that you said that small town warmth because I feel like that has been something lacking recently. You know, with contractors, this is a massively growing area.
Yeah.
And so being able to have that small town warmth still is so important. So I love that you said that. It's a great little tidbit for people to realize because it's so hard to get that person to person feel now when you're doing business, and especially if you're working on homes.
Yeah.
Oh, forget it.
Yeah.
So tell me about some of your guys' biggest projects, something that you guys are most known for.
Yeah, so we are all around the country, and we have done quite a few famous houses,
Really?
you know, for different celebrities. Like I heard yesterday, we worked on a house for a Major League Baseball player
Really?
up north. We're currently in Richmond. I actually am working on a house for a local Richmond celebrity. We're not done with it yet, and it will be all in social media when we're done with the photo and everything. So we'll keep it under wraps for now.
Well, I hope everybody will look out for it because we're going to make sure to put your guys' social media in the description. So if they're watching on YouTube, they'll have access to that as well. But I love that. So what are some of your favorite projects that you've seen that you're like, oh, wow, I'm so proud for people to see that. Like that's a great example of our work.
Yeah. So siding is a very important part of our house, right? It's sometimes it's like this child that people don't pay attention to a lot. You usually think of siding as, oh, it makes my house look nice, which is a very important part, right? Increases your home value. Your neighbors look at it. You take photos with it, but it also protects your house. So, you know, from the elements, and there's so much science and code and guidelines to that because improperly installed siding could go bad really fast, and then water will start coming in, and next thing you know, you have mold, and you have to fix the inside and different things like that. So yeah, we are. I love working with homeowners that have a vision for their home and really want to see their homes, last for their lifetime into generations. And, how does that legacy look like? Not only in quality, but also in aesthetic. Like how do you design a house knowing that it's going to be there for a while, right? Because you're not just
decision.
Yeah. And that's what we offer, a complimentary design consultation with an in-house designer to help you guys kind of decipher like who you are and what are your preferences.
Right. Have you ever replaced siding before?
Me?
Yeah, like Ideal Siding. Have you ever replaced it? What's some of the worst things that you've seen when replacing siding on a home?
Yeah, so siding is I use skin as an analogy. I have a healthcare background, so skin, you see this is the outer layer. It's like siding, right? It protects you against water, infection, bacteria, all that stuff, right? But when you get hurt, you start peeling back this epidermis, and then there's the dermis layer, and then it's like the fat. Underneath siding, there is different protectants that should be there, but have not been codified in building code until recent years.
Really?
Yeah. So a lot of houses that we're seeing now that we're getting calls for siding replacement, we start peeling off the siding, and you see this sheathing. Sheathing is like this plywood or some sort of material that kind of is like the final layer of protection before it gets to your frame, your foundation of your house. So it's like your skin. Think of like right before you hit the blood vessels, before things actually get into your system. That's like the final layer, right? That should be double protected. That should not be the next thing that the elements hit after your siding. But before, like 10 years ago, right? Building code did not require that. So builders would try to just put like cheap sheeting and then put siding. So when we take that off, sometimes we see that sheeting is rotting. And how long has been on? Yeah, they would not have it because they put like vinyl outside, and vinyl lasts forever. So you don't see that until like they start noticing something inside the house, or they start smelling something funny.
I was gonna say, what are some signs that people maybe need to start contacting you guys?
So we usually say siding has a lifespan around 20 or 30 years. Even though vinyl comes with like a limited lifetime warranty because it's plastic, we usually recommend some sort of siding checkup around 20 or 30 years. If your house has been that long, building code has probably improved by then. Your layers have probably broken down inside. So it's worth some sort of inspection. And it's in the Richmond area, you also have masonite. I don't know if you heard about the different legal issues that have come about from that product. It's now illegal. It's no longer available, only in black markets. But there's a lot of masonite houses. There's wood houses, which was a popular material back then, but wood rots through time. So after 20 or 30 years, you start seeing that rot, and then it breaks down, and then your house is more susceptible.
So those people that have bought a home recently, that home has been around for quite some time, they should probably look into maybe getting a checkup.
Yeah, and usually your home inspection will catch things like that if you have a good home inspector. So hopefully, during that process, you get some sort of credit for the siding age or like whatever that's going on. Buying an old home is also a little tricky because sometimes I've seen, we've heard through the grapevine that if people have bad siding, what they will do is they will put new siding on top of the bad siding and sell it.
So then how would inspectors be able to catch something like that?
It's hard.
Difficult.
So yeah, because inspectors don't usually peel back the layer and look. Some siding, the way it's installed, is just it nails in and it's tight, and you can't, unless you destroy it, you can't tell.
Ooh.
So that's the tricky part. And then until things get too late, you're like, something's inside my house. I need to peel back the layers.
And that's
like, yeah.
Oh, that's
But that's why we're professionals. So if you start having an inkling, you just bought an old house, call us out. We have some tricks up our sleeves on how to peel back the layers gently to see and help you assess the situation.
That kind of helps me segue into my next question. And what are some of the services that you guys provide? Like, what's the scale of the services that you guys have?
Yeah, so we have a free consultation. So you can call our number anytime and we'll come out and look at your house. We do siding repair, siding replacement. We do siding design, as I said. So everything siding. We're the siding specialists.
And when you guys are talking to your clients, what does that process look like? What does it look like from start to finish?
So you start from your call and you tell us what your issues. We try to learn about your situation.
Right.
And our crew comes out, our project manager comes out and meet with you, kind of learn more about your situation. Again, take a look at your siding and kind of discuss different options going for your situation. We have access to every single siding material known to man. So we can kind of present those options to you, see if you would benefit from a design consultation or if you just know what you want already, right? And then we explain kind of the siding process to you, right? So what goes into the siding process? Because it's a lot to take the outer skin of your house off, do the inspection, and then putting new skin, new protective layers on your house. We're going to be nailing at it. We're going to be in your house, in your yard. So we want to set all those expectations up front. So you know what you're getting into, right? You may not be at a place in your life where you want people working on your house, right? Like we have my family, we have a newborn. So thank you. So my wife would not want someone banging on the house.
Right.
Unless it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
Right. So there's different situations like that. And then so we work on a proposal for our client, their specific situation, present that to them. And then we go from there. Once the proposal is accepted, we will schedule a date and a time, we'll order materials, and then we'll get your house looking beautiful again.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So when people do decide to look for somebody, a professional, to help with siding in their home, or they want to renew siding, what are some red flags as far as like other contractors besides you guys, obviously, you're a family, so they should be doing business with you. But what are some red flags that you've seen from the past that people have experienced, some of your customers, where like, okay, this needs to be a warning sign for people in the future to avoid these types of contractors?
One thing, we are licensed and insured. So that's beginning with, I know there's a camera, so I should
Yeah.
talk to the camera.
Yeah.
We're licensed and insured, and one thing when you find a contractor, always look up their license, making sure it's a valid license, making sure that their insurance is valid. So you want those established first and foremost, because you want to be protected. Also, look at their Google reviews, right? I tell people all the time, we're like one of the only specialized siding companies in Richmond. Anybody can do siding, like it's not that hard, but to do it right is one thing, right? To do it beautifully is one thing. Like I can probably teach you right now, take a hammer and go nail it in, right? And it will look okay, right? But where are you gonna nail?
Right.
How deep are you gonna nail it? Where are you gonna put the nail holes, because there's all these holes? So reason why I say that is a lot of construction companies, you see reviews and it's deck reviews, fence reviews,
Right.
I don't know, porch reviews, but see how many siding reviews they have. And then
That's
make a
actually
decision.
Really good point, because there's a difference between being able to do something and being a master at your craft.
Yeah. And one more thing, when you're looking for contractors, see what kind of warranty they offer, right? So we offer industry leading 25-year workmanship warranty, not to be confused with manufacturer's warranty, because, products like vinyl have a lifetime limited warranty. James Hardy products come with a 25-year manufacturer warranty, but we warrant our work. And that speaks to the quality. We install things based on manufacturer's guidelines, industry standards, and we keep up with all those. And so we are so confident with that. We are able to warrant all our work with 25 years of manufacturer's workmanship warranty, which is almost unheard of. If you look at different construction companies, because of their size, they're able to offer like maybe a 1 year, 5 year, 10 years if you're lucky. What makes us different is, as the largest siding company in America, our workmanship warranty is backed by our corporate office. So even if Ideal Siding Richmond's not here tomorrow, which hopefully doesn't happen, you could call up our Seattle office and say, I have a workmanship warranty from Ideal Siding. They will fly someone out here and fix your siding for you.
Really?
Yeah.
And I will also say this, like, just to add in, being an accredited business means that we check those licenses like year round. So for people that are watching or people listening, you can do business with an accredited business like Ideal Siding, because we check to make sure that their licenses are good all year round.
Yep.
So you don't have to worry about that. That's one of those security blankets for consumers out there. So just my little shameless plug. But
check BBB.
But true. Check BBB.org, because it's true. Like that's one of the reasons why we tell consumers to go to do business with like Ideal Siding, because they have that security blanket.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the biggest like scam preventions for us, is if you go to BBB.org and do businesses with businesses that are accredited. Yeah. That's one less thing you have to worry about. Like, you can sleep easy at night.
Yeah. So I have heard of some horror stories. You can look it up. I'm not going to bore you with the details, but look up working with contractors without a license, and then the milieu of things that happen after, the sequela of things that happen after that too. So yeah, to your point.
So tell me, how can people get in contact with you guys?
So we are all over the internet. You just Google Ideal Siding, things will come up for you. But 1-855-555 siding is our number all throughout the country. So if you're listening to this from Columbus, Ohio, you can call that number too. We have Ideal Siding over there. But there's 2 Ideal Sidings in Virginia. So we will meet your siding needs wherever you are.
Perfect. So no matter what, you guys are accessible.
Yes.
So that people can rest easy with that as well. Anybody that is watching or listening, please make sure to like, share, subscribe on BBB Central VA YouTube, and of course BBB Sharing on Spotify. And if you want to check out Ideal Siding, their website information and social media will be in the description box on the YouTube below. And of course, Julian, thank you for joining us.
Thank you,
So
Abby.
much. It was great talking to you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.